Welcome back for another 18. Today I'm playing in Rolling Acres. Late in the season, the conditions aren't the best, and the swing has a rough day in store for me as I start out with a big block right. Between two holes, I hit a hybrid to get me back onto my hole. I follow that up with a thin iron, getting me a bit closer. Quitting on the follow through, I duff my fourth before knifing my next shot over the back of the green. I finally make it on with another chip, but nowhere close to the hole. Putting for double, I come up short and tap in to start the day with a snowman. Recovering on the tee, I hit a good drive that gets me into the rough between the fairway and the green. Pitching on, I get a bit soft on the shot, just making the front. I absolutely crush the long putt for birdie, and the putt for par is hit too hard as well. The disaster continues as I four putt for double. Looking to turn it around on the par 3, but I hit a toey chunk short of the green. Pitching up, I hit a toey wedge as well onto the front of the green. A long putt for par is left way short before a 3 wiggle cards another double. A tight hole for driver, I continue the bad swings with a low push that rattles forward out of the tree. With trees all around, I hit a little poke and hope that makes it down left of the green. Down below the green, I hit a decent pitch on to have a look at par. Rolling a good putt, a long one drops to break up all the squares. Hole 5, I get right back to the bad swings as I block my drive right over into the par 3. Playing up to the green, I hit a wedge that comes up short. Pitching on, I hit a decent shot to find the green. With a downhill putt, I hit it entirely too hard and it runs well past the hole. After one putt's long, the next is way short and I whack in a 3 putt for double. I find better contact on the par 3, but the shot's turning over, missing the green in the grass bunker. I chip on to leave an uphill putt for par, but the putter woes continue as I leave another putt short. Start the par 5 with a good drive that's drawing over to the left side, just finishing in the rough. Taking hybrid from the rough, I hit it heavy, but it works as a layup. With a wedge in, I hit a solid shot, but it comes up short of the green.
Left side?
Yeah.
Just off the green, I hit a great chip that sets up a tap in for my second par of the day.
Very nice, Jordan.
The tees are up on hole 8, and with water down the left, I play to the pine on the right, hitting a low bullet of a drive. From the fairway, I hit a solid wedge just past the pin.
Good ball.
With a putted birdie, I roll it on line, but it lips out with too much pace, and I tap in for back-to-back pars. The success is short-lived as I get stuck blocking my tee shot back into 8's fairway. I hit a solid shot right off a branch, getting kicked out sideways into the rough. My third is hit chunky as I come up short again. Finally chipping on, I leave that shot short as well, but for a 2-putt ends the 9 with a double. Making the turn, I hit another big block right that puts me in tree jail amongst the pines. I punch out to get out of trouble and back into play. From the rough, I pitch my third up, but kicking right, the ball hangs on the fringe. No surprise when my putt for par comes up short before I lip out the bogey for another double. A good ball can make the green on 11, and I have the distance, but outright, I'm way off the mark. Having to keep it down, I get quick on my second, running it up next to the green. I chip on, getting a little assist from the ball on the green, keeping me close. Leaving the putter face open, I push the par to miss it low, but clean up the bogey comebacker.
Yeah, that's why I'd just take the part on that.
On 12, I figure out the drive for a hole, hitting a nice draw down into the fairway. I hit a decent wedge, but a bit soft, just make the front of the green. With a long putt for birdie, I forget to hit it and leave another putt woefully short. Just missing the putt for par, I continue the bogey trend.
It's a straight putt out.
This is the only par 3 on the back, and my iron's good for distance, but once again misses outright. Poor camera work, but I pitch up on to give me a putt for par. I roll a decent putt, but it quits breaking as I tap for another bogey. Planning for a fade, I turn over a draw on 14, putting me in the left rough. Blocked by trees, I hit an iron out to give me a look with my third. Hitting a high toey wedge in, my third isn't much better as it comes up short. I hit a thin chip that runs across the green. Chipping again, I managed to get that shot close, limiting the damage to a bogey. With the tees up on the par 5, I don't do myself any favors with a terrible drive snap down left. In the bottom of the valley, I hit a thin hybrid, barely getting off the ground, but it gets me back into position. Off a side hill lie, I hit a decent wedge that finishes on the collar of the fringe. I hit another terrible putt that comes up short, but I'm able to clean up the putt to save par. "16 is another drivable par 4, but hitting the drive on the upswing, my ball was spinny and diving out of the air. Still with a good look in, I get a little strong with my wedge, hitting it long of the green. Short-sided, I try getting cute with my chip on and cut right under the ball. Now, with more of a standard chip, I hit it close, and too lazy to get the putter, the bogey's conceded as I whack it with a wedge. I find solid contact with my drive on 17, playing down the right and carrying the hill, dropping down towards the green. With some rain starting to fall, I hit a great wedge from the rough, throwing a dart into the green. A short putt for birdie is squandered as I rolled over the left side, and it's just one of those days. To finish the day, I hit a low draw on 18, putting me at the bottom of the hill. With a slight tree obstruction, I hit a solid flighted iron that just hangs up short in the rough. I chip on, giving me one last look at a par, and rolling a good putt, I end the day much better than it started. As always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more, and until next time, keep grinding on your short game.